Welcome to Mr. O'Neill's Springtime Presentation 2021. These are unusual circumstances. We've never done this before, so I hope you enjoy our little presentation. I just want to give you an overview of what's expected for your kids, my students, in all my classes. So my classes are United States History, Civics, and Music Appreciation. The bell schedule goes like this. On Mondays and Thursdays, we have period 1, 3, and 5 for my classes, and that's 8:30 to 9:30, 9:57 to 11:02, and 11:12 to 12:15 on Mondays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Fridays, it's period 4 through 8, 9:57 to 11:02, 11:12 to 12:17, and then period 8 is 1 to 2:05. On Wednesdays is an asynchronization day, and the kids are to show up for attendance for third period. During that time, they get information from KTHS, which is our broadcasting team, that gives our students plenty of information on what's going on during the school week. But during that time, from 9:45 to 10 o'clock, they are to be in their virtual classroom while we take attendance, give them the information and the assignment for the day, and then we see them the next Thursday. Office schedule goes as this: on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. As you can see, our secretaries are in the office, so if you ever need to contact them, those are the hours that you can see here. Contact information for me, or my email is brian.o'neil@myabcusd.org, or you can phone 562-926-7136 and extension 22217. But the best way to get a hold of me is at the email. Structuring your online learning for success. We really want our kids to create that study space they need and during class time, and I really suggest that they find a quiet place to learn, listen, and share their knowledge with others. And please let their family know where you'll be and when. This is very important. I'll be working in a quiet room in my house or in my classroom where no one, not even my dogs, will bother me, so that I can focus my time on educating you. So that's kind of where all the teachers are at, and we want the kids to have the best situation they can possibly have with this online learning. Managing your time, be informed about upcoming due dates and plan your time accordingly. Keep a calendar and maintain a schedule to ensure all your work is completed on time, and your schedule should be both weekly and daily. Please make sure that you check your Google Classroom daily. This is where all assignments and communication will take place. And again, that's what we've been doing for the last year. So here's a syllabus for all three of my classes: U.S. History, Civics, and Music Appreciation. Again, those are the periods that I teach. Those are the days that I teach these classes. And take a picture of that if you'd like, so that you know where your students are at and where they're supposed to be for the rest of the school year. So my U.S. history classes, our main textbook is Impact California Social Studies, United States History, and Geography. We will examine major sections of U.S. history throughout the school year. Right now, we are right smack dab in the middle of World War II, 1939 to 1945. And we cover all these areas. Hopefully we can get all the way up to the 21st century, but there's no guarantee on that because it depends on how the students are doing and getting through their studies. In our civics classes, we are in the Magruder's American Government. This course will cover major topics of American government, foundations of government, the beginnings of American government, the Constitution, the three branches of government, citizenship and civil rights, elections, California and local government, and comparative political systems. Right now, we are in chapter 2 of our Magruder's book, and we're dealing with the foundations of government and the Declaration of Independence, and will soon be hitting the Constitution. In my music appreciation classes, we try to cover a large area of musical interests and genres. Really, I just want to improve students' understanding and appreciation for the art of music. This covers elective credit as well as fine arts. Students will become learners who demonstrate listening, reading, and comprehension using technology to access information. In this class, students will do just that. In this class, students will cover an array of styles, genres, composers, instruments, and lyrics through the centuries, with an added emphasis of the last 100 years of how this music has impacted different peoples and cultures. I'm not going to go through all these, but these are the areas that we go through, all the way from classical to hymns and gospel, American roots, jazz, the blues, all the way down to Elvis, of course, early rock, Bob Dylan. The British invasion is what we're at right now, dealing with the Beatles and so forth. America's answer to the British invasion, country and country rock, psychedelic, all the way down to rap and hip hop. As far as attendance is concerned, we want the kids to be at school every day. That's pretty obvious. Take attendance through Aries. Attendance will be taken at the beginning of every class period, as well as at the end too. Wednesday's gap attendance, and should be taken promptly at 9:45. And KTHS, as I mentioned earlier, follows that. Expected behavior, we really want your kids to participate, be respectful, be on time, be ready to work with paper, pen, computer, and so forth. Of course, being friendly, kind, be respectful, and being pleasant. Credit is 50 points in my class every week. That's 10 points a day. And every 2 weeks, it's worth 100 points, equaling 1 credit. I'm pretty flexible on their work. I don't mind the kids turning in late work. My main point is make sure that they're there and they are doing their best. And, everybody has off days, and not everybody works at the same pace. And I realize that. And so I'm pretty flexible in, them turning their work in. So I'd rather have it in on time for their sake so they can just forget about it. But if they can't get it done and in class, which I give them plenty of time to do, then I'll allow them to turn it a little bit late. And by the way, every class I give them ample amount of time, from 20 to even 40 minutes to do work, their book work or their project, whatever it might be, in class. Grading policy is pretty common for all the teachers. If you have loss of internet, of course, they have to call the office and, report any technical problems to Tracy High School or to the district. And that concludes my presentation. Again, if you have any questions, you can always email me, as I gave you the email earlier. And I hope that you're getting all the information you need. And thank you again for attending and watching our springtime presentation. Good night. Okay. Hello.